Questions for Coach?
I mean, overall, you guys, it seemed to be a struggle a little bit in the first half, but once the second half got going, you guys got
No, we struggled. We're not very happy with how we played early. It's going on the road for the first time. It was concerning. I think the energy of the crowd was good for us to get out there. It was a little bit louder than we had anticipated. Great energy in that stadium tonight to start the game, and we didn't respond very well. It took us some time to really get grounded and get ready to go. From the opening kickoff, we had guys there, and he stopped and started, and got loose on us, and the crowd jumped into it. And so, they were ready to go. And I'm not happy with how we started the game, the first half. And I thought that our guys responded in the third quarter in a great way. And basically came out in the third quarter after us having a discussion in our halftime about how we needed to play football, and took the ball and scored and stopped them. And, I thought our guys responded, but we certainly, we can certainly play better, and we need to play better.
What were some of the things you and T did early on to give you guys problems, and what allowed you to respond in the second half like that?
Well, I think they're well coached, and I think they did some things offensively. They got to some speed option and tried to settle down some of our blitzing by getting the ball to the perimeter and kicking it out. I think offensively we're a little bit out of rhythm. We missed a couple throws that really the first play of the game. We got Patrick loose and he got loose again, and then we dropped one. And so we were just a little bit out of sync early in the game, and it had to do, I thought, Clint Bowen had a great game plan, really bluffing and showing some different looks defensively, and we just need to settle down a little bit and do what we do.
So many people were waiting to see how Case would respond. After he's had 2 games now after coming back from injury. Just where do you sense he is after 2 games?
I don't know. I think he's, obviously he made plays when we needed to have them made, and he extended some plays out there and threw some balls that, after he got out of the pocket and did some things. So, I think he's, like I said last week, it's hard to be in less than a year. He's not where he was physically, but I think his experience and his leadership tonight was critical, and how he responded in really the third quarter just kind of took over and made plays for us. I think that's the guy that we know.
What are some positives and negatives in this game? Things that you liked, things you like to work on?
I didn't like how we started the game. I think obviously we didn't start the way we wanted to. Kind of a little bit sluggish, I thought, on both sides of the ball. We're a little bit off, but as I told our guys, this is a learning experience, and it's better to learn when you win. And we've got to be honest with ourselves about where we are, because we came out in the third quarter, we played like the team we're capable of playing, and we ought to be able to play like that all the time. I think our guys, that shows that they did respond to adversity from that first half to really come back and take the lead at halftime, and then be able to hold it and come back and really play the way we're capable of playing in the third quarter. I think that's encouraging.
I'm sure it's a G-rated conversation at halftime, right?
Oh yeah, just kumbaya. Good.
Anything else, Coach?
All right.